Okay, here we go. Hello, everybody. My name is Marcos Pina, and today we're going to hold our seventh session. Today is Friday, November the 9th, year 2018. First of all, I want to say I'm sorry because I've been having lots of connectivity problems today, so I wasn't able to connect on time. My computer goes on and off, goes online and then offline all the time. So uh, hello, everybody.
Hello, teacher.
Okay,
Hello. How are you?
I'm fine. Today we have a special guest, Piedad Loren. She comes from my Wednesdays group on at 7 a.m. So she couldn't be last Wednesday. That's why she's with us here this afternoon. Um, as I told you earlier, today we are going to practice for the second part of the IELTS. It won't be too long because anyway, I have to stop at 3 so that I can start with the next class. So it's going to be pretty short, but let's try to make the best out of it. Uh, I will. Today we are going to with the cards. You know that for for section 2, that you guys are given some cards which contain a topic. So based on these cards, you're going to base your answers. So here we go. Let me take this one here. Okay, so this is the card we're going to concentrate on. It says, describe something you did that was new or exciting. Okay, something you did in the past that was completely new and exciting for you. You should say what you did, where and when you did this activity, and who you shared the activity with. Okay, to begin with, let's prepare an answer based on these three questions. Okay, and then at the end, to wrap up, I will ask you the very last question. For the time being, one, two, three. What is it that you did, where and when you did this, and who you shared this activity with? So please take some time to prepare your answer, and I will ask any of you. It could be Alejandra, uh, Julie, or Piedad, or who, or Catherine, right?
Hola.
So please, excuse me.
No,
This is the card. They usually give you like 1 minute to prepare and then like 1 minute to provide your answer. So I think you already have like your ideas uh, set up on your mind. So let me ask uh, Catherine Duran, please go ahead. Who is this who says Angie here? Is it Catherine or Santiago? Who is this person who chose as Angie here, please? Okay, one, two.
Y no le gusta el celular a ella, no la pongo celular ahorita, no se lo va a comprar. Papá tiene celular, ¿no? Bueno, ¿cómo le vayan? ¿Y el carro?
¿Ya me escuchan? Creo que ya me escuchan. Profe.
La cuida, Julián, tranquila.
I'm so sorry. This is what's been happening with my internet today the whole time. Tatiana, please, can you try to answer the
Okay,
question?
okay, Professor. Can you show me the question again, please?
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right. Can you see it now? Can you see it?
Okay. Okay, the experience that I did was new for me was when I travel with a man without the permission of my parents. In that moment, that man was my boyfriend in that moment, but nowadays he is my husband. Was really crazy because I I was really young. I had 16 years old that moment, and my parents were really angry with me in that moment.
Mm-hmm.
Mm, um, I shared that situation with my partners of my classmate, and they are also really young, and they don't give me good advice in that moment. For the reason was really situation for me, but I consider that was an experience that nowadays I explain that situation to my children to don't repeat that situations because I had two daughters.
Oh, yes. And how
Mhm.
old are they now?
No, they are really young because the first one have 12 years old and the other have 6 years old.
Okay, the first one is 12 and the second one is
It's
6.
6.
Okay, remember to use the verb to be. All right. Okay, good response. Now, uh, Piedad Loren, please answer the question.
Yes, teacher. You hear me? You hear me
Yes.
now?
Yes.
Okay, teacher. About the question, I remember when I traveled to Santa Marta City with my mother, my brother, because thanks to this travel, I could travel to the first time um, by airplane,
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. By
and
airplane. By airplane.
by plane, and
Mm-hmm.
my mother too. In this travel, I visit different beaches. Yes. I visit different beaches, and I could to swim. I could swim in the in the ocean. In the ocean.
Repeat,
Or
please, the last part. Repeat the last part, please.
I visited different beaches, and I could swim in the ocean
Uh-huh.
for the first time.
How long?
And
Yeah, go ahead.
it was 5 years ago. And this experience was very new for me and my mother. I feel very happy in this travel because my mother was very happy. And this travel was a new experience for my mother and me.
Okay, good. Now, thank you. Alejandra Tapasco, please. Can you provide the answer to this question? Don't forget to turn on your mic, please, Alejandra. Turn on your mic. And please,
Sorry.
Tatiana Witron, can you, when you mute your mic, and so Piedad, turn off your mics. Excuse me, let's wait for them.
Okay.
Piedad Lorena, turn off your mic. Tatiana, you too.
Okay.
I, I start, teacher, or not yet?
Yes.
Tutor, can you hear me?
Una cita médica. Yo creo que la está bien adelantado, no que ya hay varias citas. Por eso que hace mucha gente. Max, váyase para su casa. Me hace el corazoncito de los ojos. Chao, que te gracias, Julia.
Alejandra, can you see me?
Wait. Yes.
Okay. Okay.
Tatiana, I need you to silence your mic, please. It's up there. It's you've got the buttons up there on the screen, in the top center, of the screen.
But I couldn't.
You click on the mic icon, and that's it.
What is the icon?
I mean, you have to hover your pointer over the top center of the screen, and then the buttons will appear on the screen. You have
Yes,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 buttons. There is a mic button.
The camera?
No, not the camera. The one next to the camera.
Okay.
It's to the left of the camera icon. It's in between the link icon and
Yes, I can see an icon with color blue, color green, color
no, they
yellow.
are all white. The only that is different is the hang up icon.
I don't know. The technology is really difficult for me.
Okay, let's listen to all right. Let's listen to Alejandra, please. 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
Okay, about my activity, what I did, I was visiting Bogota, Monserrate Hill, and I this travel was amazing for me because this panorama, this amazing view is so beautiful and it's very high and cold weather because I am always in good weather and warm. But when I was there, okay, all this environment so different for me, and I like it. And the most I feel scary when I am in very high places. I don't know. I feel like I am weak, my neck weak. And when we start to, how to say, when we want to arrive until this church, we take a train. We going up by train. You understand me, tutor?
Yes.
Uh, yes, I was scary all time. But okay, after we walk for all hill, to the station of the crucifixion, and walking in this cold weather is I like so much this experience. And after we when we how to say we go down by cable car,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
and
Yes.
this other amazing experience because I know it about cable car in Manizales, but this experience is different because I think it's more like dangerous in Bogota. I feel more how to say adrenaline.
Mm-hmm.
And yes, and this is my experience. Where and when Bogota, and maybe 6 or 5 months ago.
Okay, very shortly, Alejandra, explain the last question. Very shortly, explain why this activity was new or exciting for you.
Yes, this activity about this train,
Yes.
going up by train. I never did this before.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Okay.
Now we're going to change to a new card. It says here, describe an enjoyable event that you experienced when you were at school. Okay. Describe an enjoyable event that you experienced when you were at school. You should say when it happened, what was good about it, and why you particularly remember this event. Okay. So I'm going to give you 30 seconds to prepare your answer. Go ahead. I can ask anyone. Okay. Now, uh, Catherine Duran, please. You're going to answer your question based on this prompt.
Okay. I remember this happened in 10th grade in the secondary. I with my friends. Uh, it becomes absurd in modality. Um, it's in Hamlet's class. It's so I'm the person we go to the bathroom. This no have the person. So uh, I don't know. You listen me?
Yes, go ahead.
Oh, okay. So I having this so good, and everything my friends is comforting the lunch because one person in the salon and have food. So everything converting the money. It's shopping potatoes, juice, and it's doing so big the lunch and the next day. This I remember it's cute. Uh, the nice remember.
But, pardon? What
Excuse
was
me.
that? What is the last part you said? Repeat the last part you said, please.
This is the, what is it? This is the good remember. This is good because everything comparting the lunch is so the big lunch the of the salon.
Okay, but what was the activity about, basically? You mentioned some handicraft before. What
The
was that? Yes,
what is activity?
you mentioned some handicraft. I heard you say handicrafts, but was it that you were making something in class?
Yes, it is done in the class, but not is class exactly. It's modality, but is it's a class, but not too much because not no, in this class not have the teacher because this day no this coming to teach.
Okay, okay. Uh, when you guys are in an activity in which you share food with one another, like everyone comes and everyone chips in with one thing, like for example, I bring the soda and you bring the candies and the other one brings the cake, so we all gather together all these things for us to share. We call it in English a potluck. Okay, so you might be talking about a potluck that you did in the class, and then you had this person who didn't bring food, so it was good to share all this with this person who didn't bring any food. So that's the name. Okay, potluck. I'm gonna write it here so that you remember the name. uh pot Potluck, excuse me, like this. Potluck. Okay,
Okay.
so I might show you. Let me see if I can show you here. Can you see my screen?
Yes.
Look here, padlock. So what's a padlock? It's an offering, like when you offer whatever is available or what others bring. So we invited all the neighbors over for a padlock supper last night, which means that everyone contributes with something to eat. Okay, padlock. Don't forget.
Okay.
All right. Thank you. Now, let's move on to another question, okay? Another question. Let's take, I take random questions, okay? So let me take this one here. This is, describe what you do in your spare time. You should make sure you say, what is it that you do in your spare time, when you do it, and where you do this activity, and explain why you enjoy doing this. Okay, please give it some thought, and I will be asking you in
Tutor,
yes,
honestly, I don't understand this word,
which one?
spare.
Which one?
Spare.
Ah, spare. Spare
Yes.
means free time. Free time.
Okay.
What do you do in your free time? That's what it is.
1, 2, 2.
It's like basically like talking about your hobbies. Okay.
Okay. Spare. Okay.
Okay. Tatiana Uitron, go ahead. Wait up.
I,
Go
I
ahead.
okay.
Go ahead now.
Okay. In my spare time, I enjoy all the moments with my family. I share with them. Maybe we can watch a movie with my little daughters. We enjoy watching cartoons because they enjoy watching this type of movies. When on weekends because in the rest of the week I am working. um, every weekend we rest we had in my house we had a big sofa. In we share with my husband and my two little children. My husband buy different types of cookies, crackers, potatoes, and look for a interesting movie. In this activity we share in family.
Okay, very good. And then let's wrap up with this last question. Why you enjoy doing this personally?
Because the most important for me is share with my family.
Oh,
For the reason I enjoy all the moment we that we can share together.
okay, good.
Uh,
Thank you. All right. Now, Piedad, please, let's answer the same question.
Okay, teacher. In my spare time, I like to do watch the videos in English language. Um, the different topics in English language. I like watch the videos associated with the health. Also in my free time, I like to paint. And for example, I like paint in oil technique. In oil technique. In my free time, I like um, to be with my family or some friends.
Mhm.
Um, I join these activities because it's very important to me improve my English and to be with my family or with my friends.
Exactly. Okay, very well.
Thank you.
Now, Catherine Duran, can you please answer the same question? The question is this.
Okay, I like to do to play piano, cook cupcakes. I do in the Sundays, or every days the week, but I play piano on the weekends. Um, well, I play piano in this because I have the piano, and I could his of the cupcakes. It's important for me because it's relaxed. Because it's relaxed for me to play piano or to cook. More the cupcakes are not too much. uh, the lunch. No, cupcakes, pies is like too much.
Okay. So what you like doing in your spare time is either making cupcakes or playing the piano, right?
Yes.
And between these two activities, which one do you enjoy most?
And what do you do?
You can do either of these two activities. So which one do you enjoy more?
To play piano
Okay, playing the piano. Why?
because it's more relaxed for me.
Okay. Uh, you mean to say it's more relaxing, okay?
Okay.
It's more relaxing. All right. Thank you. Now,
Okay.
uh, Alejandra, please go ahead. The same question, like this.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. Um, I think that I said this before, but really I like watch Netflix every day. I is like an addiction for me and for my family. Every night, this is our plan, and I start my home theater. I like because the sound is in all environment of my room,
Mm-hmm.
and every night it's impossible that one day without Netflix. And also, always I am how to say. Every week I am going for the cinema. The last movie was Halloween, and yes,
Okay.
Halloween.
Okay.
Viernes, Friday. Uh, you understand what movie?
Yes.
Halloween?
Yes. 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 Yes.
Yeah, it is about horror. Okay. I love this kind of movies.
It's
Horror
about
is
it's
my
about what?
favorite.
It's about what you said?
This old movie is about
About
one murder.
okay, got it.
Okay.
Yes. Yes. So
Um,
you like this kind of scary movies.
is my uh, topic. I prefer this topic in the movies, or I like when I feel scary.
Okay, good. Now
Uh-huh.
let's wrap up. And it says, why do you enjoy watching these scary movies?
Okay. Scary movies. Because it's difficult for me. For example, I am exigent.
What do you
Yes,
mean? No,
exigente.
demanding.
Okay, demanding about when I want check one movie is difficult for me that I give a good punctuation for a movie. I like feel scary. I don't like actions. I don't like the romantic movies. I prefer always feel scary and watch this movie in night, and all time I am with my family, and I
Okay,
think this is the more important. What?
so you watch, do you guys, I mean, you watch these movies with your husband and your children?
Yes.
Okay.
But my children is 14 years old and is not a little baby.
Okay. And I suppose you have seen all these Saw movies.
Yes, all seven until seven.
Until said, I must
Yes.
have seen only one and two, but long, long ago,
Oh,
and not
oh
anymore.
my God. No, yes. I hope we can enjoy others because I think no yet is the final for this movie.
All
For
right. Okay,
South.
guys. Okay, guys. This has been all for today. I have to move on to my next class. I'm so sorry. Like my internet is failing like crazy. Uh, So that's what we had to do for the second part of the IELTS, okay? Working on a specific topic that they present to us on a given card. Thank you so much for your participation and your answers, and I'll see you next Friday, which will be our very last. All right?
Okay.
So,
Thank
thank you very much.
Teacher,
Alright.
in the next Friday, I going to connection with other conference or conference.
What do
Yes.
you mean? You will have to connect to your regular group 7.
Okay, teacher.
Yeah,
Okay.
not here. In your group. Today was an exception. Okay?
Yes,
All
teacher.
right. Okay. Okay,
Thank you.
guys. So thank you so much. See you next Friday. Bye-bye.
Okay,
Bye-bye.
bye.
Bye bye.